That was Chris Q. It's great to have him back on and get anything comes up the bye, right, guys? Want to know how we've all just suddenly changed our clothes? Answer is magic. That's the answer. But anyway, we say goodbye to one guest, and we're gonna bring in another guest. I would say he was become sorry for the flattery here. But I would say he's become one of the big breakout stars on Yankees Twitter lately. You can follow him there. I think he's launching a new podcast soon. Is that correct?
Yeah.
We're so happy to welcome to the show Mario Gomez. Mario, welcome to the show. How you doing, buddy?
Doing all right, man. Thank you guys for having me on. I'm excited to talk some baseball with you guys. I'm excited.
We got a Boniqua in the house, man. We got another Spanish guy. We like it over here. Nah, but Mario, let me ask you a question.
All right, Mario. Michael, go ahead. Ask the first question.
Who is your favorite Yankee of all time, favorite Yankee now, and favorite Yankee moment of all time?
Favorite Yankee of all time?
Yeah. Oh, put him in the. He got to go.
Favorite
What's wrong with A-Rod?
I like
A-Rod,
this guy.
man. I grew up loving A-Rod.
Now I like you. I like you,
favorite
Mario.
Yankee on the team right now? He's still on the team, so Gleyber's my favorite Yankee. Even though he might be
That's Adam's favorite Yankee. That's
right.
Adam's favorite Yankee.
Gleyber was always one of my favorites.
And favorite Yankee moment of all time? I mean, there's a few. A-Rod 3000 hit. Going to a couple playoff games. There's so many, man.
Yeah.
My favorite moment was going to the World Series in 2001 to watch Derek Jeter's walk-off home run. I was at that Yankee game. I was 7 years old.
Great.
It was a great.
Cool, that's cool.
Well, Mike. Here's the thing. I've now validated that your opinion on A-Rod is wrong because A-Rod is fucking amazing.
A-Rod isn't great. He was
A-Rod
overpaid.
Bro, Mike, half of the players that you like are overpaid. What the fuck are you talking about?
I like Derek Jeter. He's overpaid?
Okay, Derek Jeter's not overpaid, but I'm saying literally on every single one of your fucking sports teams, not even you know what? We're going on a fucking rant right now, and you're fucking bald, fat Albert ass. Okay. So like you keep complaining about fucking like someone like A-Rod, who's a fucking Yankee legend. He's done everything for the franchise.
Shut the fuck up with your legendary Pat blasphemy.
He's a
Shut the
fucking
fuck up.
He's
fucking crackhead cokehead ass. Stop doing cocaine.
Baseball legend. Baseball legend.
Say no to drugs.
He's one of the best players of his generation.
Say no to drugs, okay, kids? Sam is on cocaine right now. Just say no to drugs. Just say no, damn it. This is what happens when you do too much cocaine. And heroin. This is what happens when your dad leaves for milk and doesn't come home. You lose common sense. You're welcome, Mario.
Mike. I'm letting you know.
All right, Sam, get this out of the way. Then I gotta ask the next question.
Hey, Mario, this is me and Sam are like best friends. We do this all the time.
No problem, man. No problem.
All right. All right, then I gotta ask you about obviously the big thing that everybody and their mama is talking about in Yankee Land right now is Anthony Volpe. We all know everyone coming in. Everyone expected Oswald Peraza, to be like the starting shortstop. But everyone said, hey, I would say, hey, don't sleep on Anthony Volpe. Yankee soft prospect. He could get the job, and then he goes out there and spring training. We all know. He put on an absolute show, and it was just announced yesterday that he will be the Yankees' opening day shortstop. So, Mario, I'm going to get your thoughts on it right now. What were your thoughts on Volpe this spring, and what was your reaction when he found he got the job?
I mean, Volpe was phenomenal this spring. He basically took the job from Peraza. Even though I do like Peraza, it was exciting seeing Volpe, actually getting the opportunity because, from the beginning of spring training, he said that, well, he was told by the front office that, hey, listen, if you go out and win the job, it's yours. You'll be starting in New York, in the Bronx, March 30th. And he basically went out there and he did that. He hit, I think, around 3-something. He had 5 or 6 homers. He did his thing. And it was exciting to see. I went down there to spring training, went to go watch him. Really exciting. And yeah, just the fact that they actually gave him the job after pretty much every Yankee fan knows that he won it. It speaks volumes, it's a big deal. The promised child is coming, wearing number 77 hopefully, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see him opening day and excited to see what his Yankee career is gonna be like.
Yeah, I really feel like he ultimately forced the Yankees hand. It's kind of similar. Also not on the same scale, but it's kind of similar to what Aaron Judge did last year, where he forced the Yankees hand in order to pay him like all that money. Volpe kind of did a similar thing, because we all know how much like the Yankees love, service time elimination, for better or for worse. So from a business standpoint, like you could argue it makes sense for the Yankees, keep Volpe to send Volpe down, and get him some more reps in the spring at AAA, and then bring him back up whenever that threshold there, so you get an extra year. But I really feel like he ultimately forced the Yankees hand, and when they told him that, say, hey, you have a chance at this job, I really feel like that really set the Yankees' fate there. Because if they sent him down, Mario, I think you'd agree, it would just be a bad look. It would just basically send a bad message to Volpe saying, hey, Volpe would be like, hey, you said that I had a chance to win this job. I go out there and ball, and you said that down. I really feel like that would have just sent a bad message.
Yeah, it would have sent a bad message to all Yankee fans, honestly. The fact that they told this kid, hey, listen, you out there, you do your thing, you get the job. He outplayed Peraza. They even moved IKF, he basically utility guy he was during spring. The fact that Volpe went out there, he won the job fair and square. And the fact that he's going to be in New York on opening day, our shortstop.
Which I will be at, by the way, opening day.
So will I.
Cool. Yeah, man, he killed it, man. I'm happy. I'm glad. I can't wait to see him, man. 3 days away.
I can't wait.
Fuck the Phillies.
Yeah, so quick question.
Go ahead, Sam.
Yes, Nappy boy.
So as I was saying when I was off air, so for those who don't know, when I was off air before, I was talking about how I was really, or better for worse, disappointed with the New York Yankees offseason. I feel like they could have done a lot more with building their roster, especially because we all know now that the signing of Aaron Donaldson was really not a great signing as we thought it was going to be.
Sam?
I think you meant Josh Donaldson.
You mean
Aaron Donaldson, Josh Donaldson, I don't give a fuck. He disappointed. I really don't care what his first name is.
Okay, that gotta be a clip. That has to be a clip, Adam.
I really don't care. I pulled a what's it called? I pulled like that NBA player that said he was a hockey player instead of like the actual player. It doesn't matter. Josh Donaldson was just very disappointing the entire season. We all know that. And going into this season, I expected them to do a lot more in the offseason to build their roster, and they kind of just have the same roster for the most part. So other for then the one or two signings that they did, how do you feel about what they did in the offseason, and how do you think it's going to translate into this upcoming season?
You want me to answer that?
Go ahead. Let him have it.
All right, listen. The thing with JD, we understand. They did the trade. Obviously, it happened. They wanted to stop a gap shortstop. They could have just ended up non-tendering Gary, and they would have just kept Gio. Non-tendered Gary, problem would have been solved, but they went to go get Josh. Okay. Former MVP. He looked like he's made some adjustments this spring. And I get all Yankee fans, it's easy to bash him. It's easy to bash him because he didn't play well last year. It's easy. But the fan that I am, that's not what I can do. Yeah. He's on the team. You can't just have such hatred for such a guy. I get it. Last year, he was good for the first 2 months, and the incident happened with Tim Anderson, and he struggled after that. I guess he thought nobody had his back. Whatever happened, it happened. The Yankees decided not to trade him. Nobody was going to take on that money. I think it was $25 million, $26 million a year for JD, and nobody wanted to take on that money. So hey, we got one more year of him. I think they're going to give him run. They're going to give him run for 2 months. He's going to play a lot. Yankee fans are not going to like it. He's going to play a lot. He did well in spring training towards the end. Looks like he adjusted, his swing. So we're hoping that he bounces back. He'll get 2 months to see what he can do. And I think if he struggles that bad, they'll just DFA him. Yeah. I think the team can still win the World Series. Oswaldo now, Volpe for a full year. IKF's not the shortstop anymore. JD can't be any worse. The
Yeah,
ship's gone. Rizzo's gonna be better. Judge's gonna have another great year. We got Rodon. We've got to be healthy going into October. That's the biggest thing.
I
We're
agree.
healthy going into October. We got DJ, whether he's hitting fifth, second, leading off. We got the kids. I'm hyped and I'm ready to go because the team could win the World Series, I think.
Wow. Honestly, Mark, we say this team could win the World Series. That's the thing. I don't necessarily disagree. I've always felt that throughout the years this team has the talent to go and make a run. The only problem is that they obviously they have teams like the Houston Astros in their way. They have all teams in the National League in their way, and I really like what you said about Josh Donaldson because let's face it, last year, let's be honest, last year he had a terrible year. Let's just be honest, last year, and a lot of people were saying, oh, like why isn't Cashman, like they should try to trade him, which I understand that point because then you could use that money to free up the spot, but now I'm stuck. I'm starting. I don't want to say I necessarily talk myself back into Josh Dawson, but Mario, I'm fine with giving him another shot at third base because he has one more year left on his deal, and you know what? If he goes out there, like I said, if he goes out there and if he could go out there and be like 75% of what he once was, that's gonna be a huge boost for his team. And like you said, if he flops, then you just DFA him and then you call Peraza. So I really think it's a win-win situation for the Yankees.
Yeah,
they can move other guys to third base. They have DJ over there they can play. Maybe Peraza will play a little bit of third base when he gets called up. So I think the Yankees are fine. Just be healthy going into October.
Yeah.
And let the chips fall where they may.
Okay, here's my only problem with this. And this the only reason why I'd say you brought up great points. Like both of you brought up like very good points. My only thing is and this is just the unfortunate thing with all of my sports teams, just in general, I always go by the saying, what can go wrong will go wrong. We're all thinking, Josh, like we're all like, oh, Josh Donaldson, like he's dead. Like Josh Donaldson actually did pretty well, I think, in spring training. If I wasn't mistaken, he did pretty well. He
did pretty well, yeah.
Like he did.
How many homers did he hit in spring?
4.
Well, yeah. I think he had more than Judge, which is wow. I mean, you can't put too much stock in the playoff statistics.
Yeah, you can't put a lot of like spring training though into coming into the season as well, unless like you're someone like his name's Volpe, correct? I don't want to mispronounce his name. His name's Volpe.
Volpe, yeah.
Volpe, yeah. Unless it's someone like Volpe, which is like, yeah, he showed out. He's going to be a great player, and I really do feel like that's a great asset for the Yankees going forward. But someone like Josh Donaldson, it's like, Adam, you said, oh, if we only see 75% of Josh Donaldson.
75% of what he once was, where he won MVP.
My only thing with that is, you only want 75% of that player. You don't want, like, it's like, I don't like when people say that. It's like when people used to say, oh, there's just like if people were to say like, oh, I want like Carlos Correa, but then like Carlos Correa got hurt, so people are like, oh, well, as long as you have like 80% of Carlos Correa, 75% of Carlos Correa, you'll be fine. I'm like, no, you really won't be, because there are going to be then teams that have like better players than him by a long shot. So my thing is, I don't want to bet on like, oh, Josh Donaldson being 75% of his original form. I want him to be like 80, 85, 90, 95% of his original form. I'm not saying he has to be like a former MVP. I'm not saying he has to win the entire like MVP race, but I'm saying like he needs to be like at least star level, star to superstar level. Because that's what he once was. And that's where I think the bar should be set for him. Like, you don't set the bar to like all-star level for Josh Donaldson now. Like that can't be his ceiling. on the Yankees, because then sure, he's going to have a great season. He will have like a decent season. The Yankees will do very well, but then when playoffs come, we're just going to get smacked again by the Astros. And I'm sorry, I don't want to see the Astros keep fucking winning every year against the Yankees. Especially
I don't think
when,
any Yankees fan wants to see the Astros keep winning.
It's like I don't want to see the Astros keep winning and then keep getting better. Well, the Yankees keep doing these like half jerk moves, these half-ass moves, and then saying like, "Oh, well, we have this player and this player's in the upcoming." Like that's great, and I'm glad. But then someone says, "Oh, well, we have this player, so as long as they're just like, at least as long as it's this good," it's like no, they should be as good as they should always be. So like,
let me wrap real quick.
Like that's my only thing.
I'll take a jab at it too, but you can go first.
My fault, Mario.
Now go ahead.
Here's what I believe about the Yankees. We do well. Here's the thing: the team we had last year wasn't even expected to make the playoffs last year. We weren't supposed to make the playoffs. We had that great run, but here's the thing about baseball: it's unexpected. No team is guaranteed to make the playoffs. No team is guaranteed. Like in the NBA, in the NFL, you play well, you get that. But baseball, you can have a great season from April, May, June, July, August. And you can fall off September and you can miss the playoffs. Just like that, in the blink of an eye. But I believe that can Judge lead this team to the World Series? I think he could.
Definitely.
We have a good shortstop that we needed. We Volpe. When I saw him in spring training, he competed for the job. I think he's like going to be our future of this defense. We have a good catcher. We have Trevino. Our bullpen is getting better. Josh Donaldson is okay. We got one of the best utility players in DJ LeMahieu, and he's healthy now, so he's a good leadoff hitter.
If he's healthy, he's going to be a big boost for this team.
Well, all serious, what I'm going to see on March 30th, 2023, less than 3 days away, we're going to win that game. I don't care if we lose the next game, as long as they win on opening day when I'm there. And I'll probably be blasted out my fucking mind because I'll probably be on my 10th drink by then. Because I'm that fan, I have to drink alcohol when I go to sports events. Just ask Alex; he can tell you that for a fact. Ain't that right, Alex?
Yep.
These boys know I have. Ask Sam. Sam knows I drink. I don't care where I'm at. I'll drink. Ain't that right, Sam?
Bro, you one time asked me, okay, bro, can you just please buy this one more drink for me? I'm like, dude, you've had fucking 10 beers. Like, what the fuck?
And that's on a good day. Well, all seriousness, like, I think the Yankees are going to win. I'm gonna go with Mario. This is our year. I am calling it Joe Namath. I'm pulling it Joe Namath. We will win the World Series this year.
I hope so. Because it's been far too long. Sorry, Mario, you had something to say?
No, I was gonna say, if you think that Josh Johnson's gonna be an MVP, like that's kind of like an outrageous take because the thing is he's older now.
He's like what, 36?
Get to that MVP level. I think he's 38 now. Getting to the MVP
38?
level.
Wow.
Yeah, getting to the MVP level. That was, I think, like 8 years ago.
Yes.
That's like impossible to ask a guy.
Exactly.
To really recreate himself. Like that rarely happens. If we get Josh Johnson as an MVP, that is huge for the Yankees.
Yeah.
And I'm one of his biggest supporters. I don't think he's gonna be an all-star this year. That's crazy.
Oh no. I wasn't saying that. I said like I'm not saying he needs to be like former MVP level. That's not what I was saying. I'm saying like he needs to at least be to like star level. It's not like I'm saying like
if he's 75% of what he was when he was an MVP, that would be amazing.
That's a huge boost for this lineup. Huge.
Yeah, that's what I was. I wasn't saying.
All right, Sam, go quickly. Then I'll go because that's something I want to ask.
Okay, this is all I'm going to finish off with. Last year, I didn't believe in this team. I didn't believe this team in April. I didn't believe the team in May. I didn't believe this team in June. It took until July until I said, okay, the Yankees are here. The Yankees are here, and I'm excited for them because I am a Yankees fan. And I was like, yeah, the Yankees are here. We're good. And then as soon as I said that, it just dropped off instantly. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck? So I'm waiting on this team to prove me wrong. If they prove me wrong, I'll give 100% credit to every single one of you. But because I do want the Yankees to prove me wrong, but it's just, my God, every fucking year I believe in this team, and they just let me down.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. So here's what I was gonna ask you, Mario. I mean, I about the offseason, I thought it was a good offseason for the Yankees. I obviously bring back Judge was huge. Had to get it done. Like, I obviously had to get it done. I love the sign Carlos Rodon. Love bringing Rizzo back. Love adding Tommy Kane, in the bullpen. I going to the season where I look at the Yankees roster. There's really one like little thing that I thought was missing from the offseason. I feel like it's been missing. I really feel like it was glaring missing from this team last year. Well, two things actually. Number one, I really did not like how they addressed the left field situation. Letting go of Anthony. Yes, I understand like them not wanting to give him the 5th year, and even then, I don't think he would have come back anyway. He really seems like he wants get to kind of like a small market. But then there are guys like Michael Brantley was available. Michael Ford was available. There were a lot of like solid like left field options, and for the Yankees to not come away with one of them, like I thought that was a little disappointing. That's point one. And my last point, and really my biggest concern with this team is in the lineup and who's going to be that guy behind Aaron Judge, because we all know Aaron Judge. He's a superstar, one of the best players in the game, like we all know this, but I don't know, Mar, did you see like ESPN's like top 100 MLB players list?
Yeah, I saw some of it.
Yeah, I think Aaron Judge was the only Yankees position player on the entire list. Yeah, which and while I agree that ESPN's like MLB list can be a little fugazi at times, I mean, you could argue Stan should have been on there, Rizzo should have been on there, but I do think that the Yankees. You look, for example, you look at the Padres. They got Machado, they got so like they've got multiple like stars in that lineup. Same thing with the Phillies. They got Bryce Harper, and they just added Trey Turner. Same thing with the Mets. They got like a multiple like players that can beat you. So that's my big question, Mario. Who's gonna be emerged as that second option, that Robin role to Aaron Judge?
I mean, you still got Giancarlo Stanton and Anthony Rizzo. And also,
Stanton when healthy, he can be that guy. It's just can he stay healthy?
I mean, I feel like the lineup's gonna be like 1 through 9. We're actually gonna have like a threat 1 through 9 this year, especially with Volpe. If Volpe ends up hitting 9 in the playoffs, which I don't think he will, that's still gonna be a threat. Having Volpe 9 and then he gets on, pitcher's gonna be worried about him stealing bases. He's always active.
Yeah.
On the base, I think he's still like 50 bases. I'm not sure that's correct. Last year in the minor leagues,
I think he's still 50. Yeah.
Yeah, he's out. He absolutely, that's what we've needed for the longest time. A guy that can steal bases. We don't even have Vader yet. And also about the list. I mean, that list doesn't mean anything. You can be ranked the number 1 team in the power rankings, and that doesn't guarantee you're going to win the World Series. Baseball's so unpredictable. Like Cashman like say it's a crap. Like the Yankees say it's a crapshoot in the playoffs. So with that list, the Yankees have 1 position player. The other 2 players I think were Rodon and Cole in the top 100. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Just because the Astros might have 7 players doesn't mean that they're better than us. I mean, good for them. They have more players in the power rankings. That's not gonna give them the upper hand over us when we play them. So that's with that.
The roster as they are right now are gonna be completely different than they are like in the playoffs. Yeah,
it's gonna be different, especially September call-ups. The possibility Dominguez can be up by then, which I think it's unlikely, but you never know.
He was a beast this spring training, man.
He tore it out this spring training. He'll be in Double A, I believe. Maybe if he tears it up, they send him to Triple A. couple injuries there, injuries here, and he finds his way to the roster.
Yeah,
But
he could be a big time
I think he'll
boost.
be ready next year. That's why we didn't sign Benintendi. We have Oswaldo that can play left field. I mean, hopefully Hicks with the shift, the shift being gone. Hopefully he can, find his way for a little bit, even though a lot of Yankee fans don't believe in him. We still have Oswaldo out there. Willie Calhoun was killing it during spring training. He's also an option for left field. So even though the Yankees didn't bring in the big name, I still think that the offseason, I would still give it A minus, honestly. They needed a left. I think they had to maybe trade IKF or maybe eat some of JD's money or trade Hicks. They didn't do that. And they're all still on the team, but I don't think they're gonna get the at bats we think they're gonna get in the playoffs. I don't think they're gonna get many at bats in the playoffs. So
Yeah, I'd be shocked if if Hicks if Hicks continues to struggle the way he's been over the past couple years, I'd be shocked if he's in the playoffs in a big spot, but barring injury, of course.
Yep. No doubt.
Yeah, one more thing that I'm gonna let Alex, you haven't had a chance to ask questions, so maybe I'll get you involved. But one more thing, Mario, I want to ask you, not just Yankees related, but baseball related, is how do you feel about all these new rules? Obviously, there's gonna be a pitch clock, coming in. The bases are gonna be bigger. Unfortunately, they're still bringing back the run rule, which is like whatever. But I want to ask you, Mario, what do you think about all these new rules and how are they going to affect the Yankees, but not just the Yankees, but baseball as a whole?
I mean, the bigger bases, I don't really see a big issue. I mean, some people say like the bang bang plays, the guy's gonna be safe more times than not because the bases are bigger now, and they wear like those sliding mitts, the oven mitts, so that gives them like an extra couple like inches on that for a bang bang play. So that could affect that a little bit with stealing bases, but it's more action for the fans, so they'll probably enjoy that. When it comes to the pitch clock, I mean, I didn't really notice it at first like going to a game. I guess when I was watching in the beginning, I was like, wow, the pitch clock is kind of fast. There were some things that I didn't like about it. I wish they would move instead of making it 10 or 15 seconds between pitches. I would prefer 20 seconds. Give the guys a little bit more time when runners on as well. I think that's something that they can do. I mean, they also said that I believe Passan tweeted out that they weren't gonna do anything to change it. They're just gonna leave it the way it is. Maybe during the season they change it. I'm not sure. And then I've never been a fan of the ghost runner on second base in the extra inning. I've always hated that rule.
I don't think anyone's been a fan of that rule.
I mean, the game is quicker now, I guess. You're not gonna be in the stadium for 4+ hours anymore. These games are usually 2 hours, 15 minutes, 2 hours, 30 minutes. And listen, you're not gonna be in the stadium for as long. So people do enjoy that. You're not getting to a game at, let's say, casual fan gets there at 6:30. They can leave the game at 9:30 to basically over.
Yeah.
And they have to wait till 11:30 to get in their car, and they get home at 1 a.m. They have work the next day. So the casual fan, I guess, is good. For a fan like me, I don't really like it, but baseball's changing, I guess. So.
At the end of the day, like I know a lot of the diehard fans, have their issues with the pitch clock. At the end of the day, Mark, I think you'd agree. Like baseball, they knew they had to make these changes. They knew they had to speed the game up.
Yep.
Because I've noticed, like a lot of these. What's the average game time for spring training? Was it 2.5 hours? They shortened it.
It's insane. Yeah.
It's lowered from 3 hours to 2.5. That's gonna be huge for getting like the casual fan. Because seriously, for someone like me and like you, Mario, like if I'm at a baseball game, like F it, I want the game to last for 4 hours. Why not? Like I want have a good time. But then you bring the point, unfortunately you got a lot of people, you got people who have jobs the next day, you've got people, who have school the next day, and you have a lot of like say casual fans who don't have the attention span to watch like a baseball game that long. So I think ultimately all these rule changes, like regardless of what we think of them, I think baseball ultimately had to do it.
I think also it's just the fact that the problem is it's like a diehard sports fan. Yeah, they just want to watch the sport the entire time. They don't care how long it lasts. But unfortunately, diehard sports fans make up maybe like percent of like every sport. 90% of like the revenue or like the watch time are just casual fans or just casual people that are just like, hey, let's just see the game. And most people, unfortunately, only enjoy like fast-paced opportunities. Like, there's a reason why football is like considered like America's pastime. There's a reason why basketball is becoming so much more popular because those sports are very just fast-paced, to the point, very intense, very action. And, and the problem with baseball was before, or at least for the casual fan, was the fact that people were saying the game was just too slow paced. Pitchers would take too long. There would not be enough bats. Like, that was the problem. So I think making this change, it was kind of a necessary thing to make the sport just in general more popular and more watchable for the casual fan, just so that it's like they don't say like, oh, it drags on. So people can be like, oh, look, there's a lot more action in baseball. And in turn, I think baseball will then make more revenue and baseball maybe become more popular. The only thing I don't like is the pitch clock. I agree with Mario. I really do not like the pitch clock at all.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not a good change in my opinion.
All right. Alex, you've been way too quiet here, buddy. So I'm gonna give you the floor here. Go ahead. As I mentioned before, Mario, he's our resident Phillies fan here. So Alex, go ahead.
I got two questions. My first question is, what are your thoughts on the Phillies Yankees series next week? And what do you think about the Phillies starting rotation since it changed a lot?
Okay. When it comes to the Phillies Yankees, it's going to be exciting. Obviously, I think Nestor has game 2. I know the Phillies hit. They are going through like some injuries, but that team still matches. They got Schwarber, Hoskins went down, Harper's down, I think, but they still have Trey Turner. Even though it's spring training, he killed in WBC. He's like probably like the hottest player on the planet.
Oh
right
my
now.
God,
Him and Matt Olson. Yeah, they're killing it right now.
I think he probably earned some votes for president.
Yeah, I mean he was killing it. So it's gonna be exciting, that series, no doubt, in Yankee Stadium. Cole and Nola are gonna get the last game, which is exciting. I'm excited to see those two go at it. Even though it's a 1:00 game, I'm excited to watch them. As for the Phillies rotation, I don't think it's bad. I think it's pretty good actually. Nola, Wheeler, what is it? Taiwan Walker, and then Suarez, and then who's the 5?
Who's the 5? Either way, that 1 through 4, it's a massive upgrade over what the Phillies have
That's
had
pretty good.
recently.
Even though Taiwan Walker is a format, I don't think he's bad. I think he's gonna give you innings. And listen, he's gonna help out the Philly staff, definitely. It can't hurt by getting them. They gave him the money that he wanted, and now he's there. So I think he could help the Phillies. That's a big. I think they went down with Painter went down with injury or somebody. I forgot who had Tommy John or something, but one of the guys, the young studs got Tommy John. So, but
yeah, Kyle Gibson.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, National League's gonna be loaded this year. Mm. I made this point like on when we were talking based on the offseason, Myers, is that you look at the National League, it's like you got the Mets, you've got the Phillies, you got the Braves, and you got the Padres or Dodgers. If you're a team outside of that circle, how are you getting a wild card spot?
Yeah, I know. So I think Kyle Gibson's with the Orioles now. I'm not sure, but either way, they still have a good 1 through 4. 1 through 4, they're still good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he's starting for the Orioles now. Either way, it's still a good 1 through 4. National League East is loaded. That's gonna be exciting to watch all year. Braves, Mets, Phillies, fighting it out for who's gonna win that division. I think all 3 of those teams are gonna make the playoffs, but who's gonna win the division? That should be intriguing.
It's gonna be a dog
fight. As a
fight.
baseball fan, I'm excited to watch that.
Yeah. So next question for you, Mario, is I have to ask you about the big man, 16th captain in Yankees history, Aaron Judge. Obviously, he signed that huge extension in the offseason, and last year had probably the greatest season like any of us have seen, like basically AFC in a lifetime. But I wanted to ask you for this question about Judge, Mario, is that what are your expectations for him heading into this season? Because let's be honest here, guys. He's likely not going to hit 62 home runs again. So I want to ask you, like, what are your expectations for him this year? Because because that's the thing. Considering how high he set the bar last year, he hit 62 home runs. He like competed for a batting title, and let's be honest, the previous year he hit like what 39 home runs, and he like 280. Like let's be honest, it would be unfair, but if he hits that this season, some fans are looking at it as a disappointment. So I want to ask you about that, Myers. How you think Aaron Judge is gonna follow up, like hit his extra season now that he's named captain, now he has the contract on his job. What are your expectations for Judge this season?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's always been the captain of the Yankees, like for the past couple of years, especially. Coming up, he's like a role model for a lot of those guys. But I mean, I don't think he's gonna hit 62 home runs again. That'd be a crazy ask, especially, last year's a special season. I'm not saying he can't do it again. I'd be shocked. I mean, I think it's fair. I would say I'm looking for like 47 homers, maybe like 130 RBIs.
Yeah.
And especially with no shift now this year, I could see him hitting like maybe like 308, or I think he hit 308 last year.
I could see him hitting 300 again.
312, 308 would be good. Would be amazing.
If I told you to get 300, at least 300, at least 40 bombs, at least 100 RBIs, I think you take it.
Oh, I'd sign up for that all day. But I think he's still in his prime. I think he still wants it. It's gonna be tough to win MVP. I think Shohei is.
Yeah.
Unless Judge has another season like that where he hits like 65, 62, something like that, it would be tough for Judge to win MVP this year. But I don't think that matters to him. He already got his one MVP. Should be two, but he has his one MVP. I think.
I was out too, mate.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to win a World Series now. That's what he wants.
I like what he said before about like him being named captain. He's always been the captain of the Yankees. Like he's the leader in that clubhouse. He's always been like. I really liked what he said in the press conference. It's like he really feels like I really feel like he said that one of these three things that he feels like he has unfinished business and he wants to bring a World Series like back to the Bronx.
Yeah, I think that's what he wants to do. That's his biggest goal, and that's what he wants for his legacy. I think it's a big deal. Bring home number 28, man. He does that. Either way, he's still gonna be a legend, but he'll go down as one of the Yankee greats, definitely.
Yeah.
If he brings home 28.
Yeah, he's gonna go down as an all-time Yankee great. You just hope that it's
either way, he
Series
is. Yeah, he had one of the greatest seasons ever. But
yeah, like no disrespect to Don Mattingly, you do not want him to be like another Don Mattingly where he's like an all-time Yankee great that just never won a World Series. Yeah. You don't want that.
He's the only Yankee captain to not do well was Don Mattingly.
Yeah.
Guys, Aaron Judge will get a World Series. I promise you.
Hopefully.
The reason why Don Mattingly didn't get an MLB World Series was because of the lockout in '94.
Okay.
That's the only reason.
All right. Did anyone have any final questions for Mario?
I got one more question.
Go ahead.
Is Derek Jeter, in your opinion, on the Mount Rushmore or shortstops?
Of course, bro. He's a winner.
I think Derek Jeter is probably top 5 greatest MLB player of all time, in my opinion.
Yeah, Mike. That's not the question you should be asking. The question you should be asking is, Mario, do you think Derek Jeter is on the Mount Rushmore for all-time MLB players?
He has to be.
I don't know about MLB players, to be honest with you, bro. And I'm a Yankee fan.
Yeah, MLB players. I think that's going too far.
Talent-wise, again, Yankees. We're all biased. We're Yankee fans. I'm trying to stay unbiased here as much as possible.
What are we thinking about Barry Bonds?
When it comes to talent, Barry Bonds is the greatest of all time, probably. Let's be real. Steroids, the guy flat out mashed. He's the greatest of all time. I would say greatest of all time.
Adam, didn't I say that Barry Bonds was the greatest player of all time?
Yes, you did. I think it's up there.
It's between Willie Mays and Barry Bonds and Babe Ruth, 3 of the greatest baseball players of all time. And you guys know who I think is underrated and people didn't appreciate him? Ken Griffey Jr.
Oh, Ken Griffey Jr. was a stud.
I say,
you know who people don't appreciate that much? Jackie Robinson.
Nigga, I'm
Oh.
black. I appreciate Jackie Robinson. I met his wife.
Everyone appreciates Jackie Robinson.
Really? Is Jackie Robinson a top 10 player, Mike?
Sam, I've read all his books. I met his grandkids. I met his widow. Don't get me started. Sam trying to out-black me. That's what it is. He's top 15. Probably one of the best second basemen of all time. I tell you, he's top 10, borderline top 10.
Jackie Robinson's a top 10 player. You're smoking something if you don't think he is.
Nigga, I am a Brooklyn Dodgers fan, plus a Dodgers fan because of that motherfucker.
Bro, all I'm saying is Jackie Robinson, in my opinion, is probably like number 8. He's probably number 8.
Manny, Mario, my fault. Do you agree with that Jackie Robinson's the top 10 player of all time?
I mean, there's a lot, bro. It's tough. I don't know about top 10. I mean, there's bro. We're talking about greatest of all time. Everything that Jackie did for the game, hats off to him, what he had to go through. I don't know about top 10, but I probably have to look at a list.
Yeah,
probably the only player to ever
Hank Aaron's up there.
A-Rod's up there.
A-Rod's up there. Mike Trout's up there. I think Shohei Ohtani, like if the 3 is going, could be up there.
Ohtani is probably the best player. He's the second coming of Babe Ruth.
I mean, what he's doing right now is just remarkable.
He is he's the only player since Babe Ruth to pitch and bat at the same time.
All right. All right. Any final questions?
Nah, do you got any final questions, my dog?
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get to we're gonna unveil our 2023 MLB Season Predictions right now. So if you want, you can stick around for that. But if you have to go now, we understand. Yeah. So that's your choice.
Yeah, I'll probably go. But thank you guys for having me on, man.
No problem. Mari, we thank you so much for coming on. It was really it's been a blast. It's just been a blast having on talking baseball with you.
Thanks,
and really, I've been really hoping to get you on for a long time. I'm glad we could finally get it done.
No problem, man. Thank you.
All right, so one last spread before we let you go. Tell us where our listeners can find you.
Socials, Mario A. Gomez _1 for Instagram, Twitter. That's pretty much what I use, Instagram and Twitter, so you can find me on there.
Yeah, and your podcast is called Bronx or Nothing, correct?
Yeah, the Bronx or Nothing. So we'll be dropping first video Wednesday, comes out before opening day. Check that out.
Awesome. So Mario, we thank you for coming on, and we'll go back on our time. Hopefully we see each other on opening day. Don't be a stranger.
Yep. Thank you.
You want me to open day?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Oh, where you sitting at?
211.
We may come say hi to him, yo.
All right, sounds good.
211. Hopefully we'll see you there. I think we're seeing in like what section again?
We're right by third baseline.
We're in 131.
Oh, cool, man.
So hopefully we'll see
you guys there.
Hopefully we'll see you there.
Yep.
All right, thank you for coming on. You're welcome anytime. Don't be a stranger, buddy.
Yep. All right. Have a good night, guys.
Take care. All right, guys. That was Vigo. It was great to have him on and all the inside. But now we go from having him on to our 2023 MLB Season Predictions with open air, of course. So we're just same thing as always. We're just gonna run by them. We're doing the American League first, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna start with the American League. So as always, we're gonna pick our division winners, our wild cards, and our eventually World Series matchup and champion. So, okay, so from me, so I'll go first. The American League East. I've got the New York Yankees. Now, was the Yankees offseason perfect? No, but I feel good about this team. Like they like I said, they brought back Judge. They have a stout rotation, arguably one of the best in baseball, and they have a bunch of young kids that are really gonna come up and really perform well. And the biggest thing is when I look behind them, I just don't really see like a team in the American League that could take the division off of them. I mean, Blue Jays are the biggest threat. I would say are the biggest threat, but have the Blue Jays proven they can beat the Yankees in a big spot? No, maybe the Rays, but I just don't see another team, overtaking the Yankees for the American League division this year. So I got the Yankees that winning the American League East. AL Central, I've got the Minnesota Twins winning the AL Central. Guardians
not the Oakland Athletics.
No, Oakland Athletics aren't even in the division, buddy.
I know they're not, but I feel like the Oakland Athletics are going to win every single division. They're just in every single division.
Yeah, but the Minnesota Twins, I mean, nothing really else to say. I mean, they brought back Carlos Correa. They still got a stud lineup. I just really that division is just like that division really just goes through such cycles every year. Like last year, the Guardians won it. I think year before that, the White Sox won it. This year, I think it's the Twins' year to get back to the postseason. Postseason. AL West. I mean, come on, it's gotta be Houston Astros at this point. I mean, I don't like them. I don't like them, but yeah, and yes, they lost Verlander, but they still got a great rotation. They got a lot of great arms there. I definitely think they'll be a race for this. And plus that lineup, you got Altuve, you got Bregman, you got who's the left fielder again? Yordan Alvarez. So you still got Yordan Alvarez. I just don't see another team. I just don't. The Mariners are up and coming, but I just can't see the Astros. Losing like that division. And my 3 wild cards. I got the Seattle Mariners as my first wild card. I definitely think they're gonna. Still be that big threat. I do think they'll make the division race interesting. I think they'll fall short and they'll sell for a first wild card. I have the Blue Jays make it back to the playoffs as my second wild card. That team just has. I mean, we all have the concerns about will they get overrun, but that team they still got too much talent. With Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Bo Bichette. Their lineup. You got George Springer. That lineup is just stacked with a pretty good rotation as well. I just can't see him making out postseason. And here's my sleeper pick for this year, guys. Here's my sleeper pick.
What's your sleeper pick?
I've got the Texas Rangers making it to the postseason.
Ooh, Jacob deGrom. Interesting.
I think this is the year that the Rangers strike. They got Jacob deGrom. Their rotation is low. They got Corey Seager in the lineup. They got Marcus Semien. I think this is the year they finally get over the hump and get into the postseason. All right.
Can I go next?
You can go next.
Yes, you can. I am.
Okay, so ready. Mine is just going to be a bunch of fucking memes. So I have the Oakland Athletics.
Wow.
Dumb pick.
Who's let me see. Wait, what are the teams in the next division? Okay, so can you just tell me? Wait, okay, so let me look up the teams. I didn't even look up the teams, if I'm being honest.
All right, so American League East.
Okay, MLB, what's it called? Divisions. Let me just see. Games, standing. There we go. Standing. Okay, so for the East, I have the Yankees. Okay, I have the Yankees in the East. In the West, in the Central, I mean. Central, I'll go with the White Sox. And then in the West, I'm going with the Rangers.
So the West, you're going with the Rangers?
The West, I'm going with the Rangers. And then
wow.
And then second place is going to be the Oakland Athletics.
So you
I'm
have the
sorry.
Oka. All right. So sorry. Can you repeat the East and Central again?
Okay, so the East is the Yankees.
Okay.
Central, I do think is going to be the White Sox, low key.
I don't hate that. I don't
I
hate that
think
pick.
I think it's going to be the White Sox. And the West is obviously going to be the Oakland Athletics.
Be serious for once.
I low key, I really like the Rangers.
So you're picking the Rangers to win the division?
Yeah, I really like the Rangers. I'm not gonna lie.
Do we have any algae syrup?
And then for my wild cards, I think Minnesota Twins are gonna make it. I'm pretty sure the Tampa Bay Rays are gonna make it. And then last but not least,
The other berry.
I'm probably dumb for saying this, but I don't care. Ohtani and Trout are just too good. I'm saying the Angels are gonna win the
Wow. So you have the
final
Astros
wild
missing the
card.
playoffs.
Because it's not, yeah, it has to do with, okay, I don't like the Astros. But another reason is just actually get rid of the Minnesota Twins. I think the Astros are going to make it. I think 2 wild cards from the West are going to happen. So the wild cards are the Astros, the Angels, and the Rays. Divisions, it's going to be East is the Yankees, Central is the White Sox, and West is the Rangers.
Got the show.
All right. Perfect.
Still doing it.
Okay. Who's
All right.
next?
All right. Alex, your turn.
Okay. I got the Yankees for the AL East. I got the Twins for the AL Central. I got the Astros for the AL West.
Okay. So you have the same division picks.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I'm the only one that's going to be different. So what about your wild card picks, Alex?
I think it's going to be Tampa Bay.
Wow. We got the Rays making it.
I have the Rays making it.
You did too.
Yeah. Tampa Bay was good last year.
They were. I see them taking a step back this year. Go ahead.
I'm going to go with Texas.
The Rangers. Go ahead. Okay, I like it.
And the White Sox.
Wow. So you have both the Blue Jays and the Mariners missing the playoffs.
Yep.
Wow.
Low key, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I think a team that we're really sleeping on is the Red Sox. Like we're forgetting the Red Sox made it all the way to the AL.
The LCSL 2 years ago.
What happened
The
last year?
only
Didn't
problem
they make it
with
last year?
the Red Sox is who do they have aside from Rafael Devers?
That's true.
I mean, they have
Right,
Trevor
Mike.
Story, but really, aside from that, their lineup is very top heavy.
All right, Mike. Show me what you got, Mike.
Ask your mama. She will tell you. All right, Adam. In the American League West, it kills me to pick them.
There you go.
I hate them. You know who I'm going with.
Go with the Rangers. I went with the Rangers. The Rangers are actually good.
Not the Rangers. I'm going to go with the Astros for a change. Nah, side counter. I'll pick the Rangers. I'm going with the Rangers.
I can't wait for everyone, a few fuckers, to be wrong about the Astros. And then when the Rangers win, all of you were like, oh, wow, Sam, you got it right.
I picked, shut up, bitch, and let me talk. American League Central. I'm gonna go with the Guardians.
Oh, I got the Guardians repeating. Okay.
The Guardians, after they lost their main guy.
And for the American League East, Adam, there's no secret who I'm going with.
Oh,
There's no.
You're obviously going with the Boston Red Sox.
No,
I
he's
know,
not,
right?
He's not going to the Boston Red Sox. Are you kidding me? Why would you
I
ever do
picked the
that?
Toronto Blue Jays, Adam.
No, you're obviously going to choose the Orioles. The Orioles are by far the best team in the entire league.
Everybody knows I'm a huge Baltimore Orioles fan.
The Baltimore Orioles are just so much better than everyone in the MLB. Like, guys, if they don't win the World Series, it's just going to be a catastrophe for them.
Yo, Adam, for all seriousness, you know who I'm going with.
Go ahead.
Bronx Bombers, baby. King of New York. Go New York. The Yankees win, and I got my Yankees. And now I got my division. I got my wild cards.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be surprised in this team. I'm gonna pick the Angels to make it to the wild card.
I already said that, but okay.
I'm gonna pick the Angels.
All right, as your first wild card, okay.
And for my second wild card, I'm gonna put Boston.
Wow.
Really? That's interesting. Okay, what's your third wild card?
My third wild card. Ooh. I'll say Texas. I'll say Texas. No, I already said Texas already for winning, and I'm gonna say the Mariners because
finally someone else gives the Mariners some respect.
Because
but he didn't choose the Astros to win.
You picked the Astros to make them miss the playoffs. Wow.
That's hatred for the Astros.
Okay. Okay.
Hey guys, let's
right.
talk about basketball for a second. You know what Joel Embiid just said today? He said he's the greatest. He said he's the best center of all time.
You got 1 minute. Go.
1 minute. I get 2 minutes. He just said he's the best center of all time.
1 minute and a half. Go.
Joel Embiid just said he's the best center of all time.
Bro, Joel Embiid should. I already made this debate. Joel Embiid shouldn't be winning MVP over Giannis.
He say, I'm more skilled than Hakeem. I'm more dominant than Shaq. I'm easily the best center to ever play the game.
Bro, I've already said this. He shouldn't be winning MVP over Giannis. Giannis is just too dominant. Like, dude, there's a reason why Giannis has 5 games over the fucking Philadelphia 76ers.
Alex, you're a Sixers fan. Do you think he's the best center of all time?
Wait. He's the best center of all time? Let me see this.
No.
Let me see. Oh, he didn't. He's a bitch for that.
Alex, you think Joel Embiid is the best center of all time?
Joel Embiid low-key a bitch for this. He sat down during the Nuggets game instead of versing Nikola Jokic.
Yeah.
Yo, Jokic is both of them are pussies, honestly.
All right.
And
minute half is up. All right, guys. So now we're moving on to the National League.
The National League.
All right.
National League.
National League East.
National
League East.
National League.
All right, guys. Guess what?
What?
This pick is going to make someone on this podcast very, very happy. I got the Philadelphia Phillies winning the National League East.
There's no fucking way you chose them over the fucking Braves, dude.
I think this is the Phillies' year.
Hey, Adam, I think we should let Alex go last for this because this is his city.
Actually, 5 going last for this?
Sure.
Okay, so National League Central.
Oof, this is a rough batch.
I mean, I gotta go with the St. Louis Cardinals here. I don't trust the Milwaukee Brewers. I just don't trust the Milwaukee Brewers.
But to be fair, Adam,
And
all these teams are. To be fair, all these teams in the Central are just really rough when you compare them to like the rest.
Yeah. then the Cardinals aren't a bad team. It's just that they're compared to the rest of the teams you mentioned there. There's a drop off after them. Like there's a drop off after them.
Yeah, it's like you look at the East, you look at the National League East, you're like, oh my God, like the Phillies, the Braves, the Mets. You look at like the West, you see the Padres, the Giants to an extent, the Dodgers. When you look at the National League Center, who are you looking at and saying, oh my God, wow? Like there's no teams that you do that with.
Okay. All right. National League West. This is gonna be kind of a sleeper pick. I've got the San Diego Padres winning the National League West.
Ooh, all right. That's not a bad pick. That's a decent pick.
All right. And my first National League wild card. I've got the Atlanta Braves.
Okay.
I just think the Braves. I think they're going to still be very, very good. I just think the Phillies are just gonna. I just think the Phillies are going to have a monster year. I think they'll slightly beat them out for the division title. Wild card 2, same thing the Padres. I've got the Dodgers winning the second wild card again. I think they'll take a step back this year, but I still think they're going to be a very, very, very good team. And my third wild card. Don't have a heart attack, Marcellus. Don't worry. Don't have a heart attack. I'm taking the New York Mets with the third wild card.
Marcellus would have murdered you if he didn't pick the Mets.
Well, he's going to be disappointed during my list. My turn.
Okay.
Sam, Marcellus knows where you live. Be careful.
Okay, so for the NL East, I'm choosing the Atlanta Braves. For Central, I'm going to choose the Milwaukee Brewers, but again, I'm kind of forced to choose someone from Central, even though I don't really want to. And then for the West, this one's the toughest one. I'm going to choose the Dodgers. Yeah, I like the Dodgers. Even though even though the Dodgers are maybe taking a step back, I feel like they still have enough to just
sorry,
so much
Sam.
damage.
I missed your first two.
Braves for the East.
Yeah.
And Brewers for the Central.
Oh, okay, got it. All right, and Dodgers for the West, right?
Yeah, and then my wild cards are the Phillies.
Yep.
The Padres.
Ooh, this one should be good.
Okay, I just want to know a couple of things. Who do the Giants have on their team again?
They know who they have? They have Arson Judge.
Adam, you an asshole.
And who do the Marlins have again?
The Marlins, they have wait. If the Giants have Arson Judge, then the Marlins must have Murder Max or Murder Scherzer.
I'm gonna go with the Marlins.
Really? Are you serious?
Yes, very. Scherzer, come on. Murder Scherzer? No, I'm joking.
They don't have Max Scherzer on the team.
I know they don't. My series pick, low key, and this might be sounding like a crazy take, but I don't care. I'm going with the Giants.
You know what? I respect it.
I think they're gonna be one of those like sneaky teams that are just like.
I will say though,
they're good, but
I will say though, among teams you just mentioned, I said I think those 3 wild card spots are locked in, like between with the Mets, Dodgers, Phillies, Padres, Rays, those 5 teams. outside of those teams, I think the Giants are a perfect sleeper team. If there's gonna be a team that's gonna pull up, then that's gonna knock all those guys out, I think it's gonna be the Giants.
Yeah,
I would
because
not be shocked.
Because here's the thing: the Giants, they're very like, their team is like, okay, they have like very good players, but like not much people are watching them after what happened with the Judge scenario.
Yeah.
Low key, the Giants had a very good offseason. Even though they didn't get Judge, they had a very good offseason.
Yeah, I mean they had Conforto, they got JD Davis. No. They got Wilmer Flores. They got some really great players. The only thing that's missing from the Giants is that they don't have that true, star player. And Judge would have been that guy. Or Carlos Correa would have been that guy, but we all know how that situation ended. All right. All right, Michael, you're up.
Sorry, I'm battling my allergies. Give me a sec. Damn. Hold up. Alex, you gotta do the National East last to hype it up for us. You gotta do that like we did. But for the National League East, damn, I hate that whole conference.
Mike, stop jerking off. We know it's not allergies.
Actually, it is allergies. Sam, do you want to walk to New York? Because I'm driving.
You said your dad is driving.
I'm going to drive my dad's car. I can ask him if I could drive. He's going to let me do it. So, you sure you want to drive? You sure you want me to make it look like we forgot to pick you up on purpose? Make it look like an accident?
All I'm saying is you're wasting Adam's money then.
I'll invite somebody. I can invite somebody to go last minute.
Bet. I want to see you try that.
Hey, Adam, should I? Why is this fool showing us his bedroom?
Wow.
Is he masturbating? You sick fuck?
That's his masturbation thing. He's just like.
What team should I pick? I want to pick the Mets.
So you got the Mets winning the division?
Yeah, they got Verlander. I'm gonna do the National
I would
League
pick the
West.
Mets too. It's just that injury to Diaz is huge.
National
But
League West. I'm gonna pick Adam. Stop interrupting people. Or
Go
else I'll
ahead.
put soap in your mouth.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna pick my. Everybody knows I'm a Dodger fan. I think this is a recouping. This is a rebuild year, so I'm gonna still pick the Dodgers to win the National League West. In Central, I'm gonna pick the Cubbies.
Oh, you got the Cubs winning Essential? Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I mean, Central's gonna be wide open. I just don't see anyone taking that from the Cardinals. So the Mets, Cubs, and Dodgers. Who are your 3 wild cards?
I'm gonna pick. This is gonna make Alex happy. The Phillies, baby. Who else? Ooh, the Brewers. I know this is a crazy and a long shot pick. I want to pick the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Really?
Yeah.
So my man has the Braves, and the Padres both missing the playoffs.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got big balls, brother.
All right. Alex, go ahead.
Wow, Mike, I'm not gonna lie. That might be the stupidest thing I've ever heard from you. That just fact that you said both the Braves and the Padres are gonna miss the playoffs. If you would have said the Mets, all right, I see it. If you would have said the Phillies, which again, I don't see the Phillies missing the playoffs, but you know what? Oh, okay, maybe the Phillies will miss the playoffs.
I picked the Phillies to be in the playoffs.
No, I know you did. That's why I said miss the playoffs. I said Phillies. All right, maybe I don't see the Phillies missing the playoffs personally, but no, maybe you can make a case. The Mets, okay, you can make a case for the Mets. The Padres have such a stacked lineup, Mike, and then the Braves are always a title threat. and you're saying those two teams aren't gonna fucking make it. If you would have even said the Dodgers, all right, like we're all saying the Dodgers, they're gonna have a down year this year. Maybe they're gonna maybe even rebuild this year. But the Braves and the Padres missing the playoffs. Those are the two lock teams.
We'll see. We'll see when the season starts. All right, Adam. All right, Alex, you're up.
Alex, you're up.
Alex, do the National League last. Remember that.
Nash.
Because we already know who he's picking, so.
Nah, get it out of the way. Get it out
Nah,
of the
make
way.
it easy. Make it adventure, bro. Make it easy. Make it.
Go ahead, Alex. Do whatever you want. Go ahead.
Okay,
Adam,
I'll start with the.
watch. You gotta give it. You gotta give it to
Let
him.
him go, Michael.
Bitch, who are you talking to? I'll smack the dog shit out of you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's
Alex.
what I thought. That's what I thought.
I'll start with the NL West.
Thank you. He's smart. He's not stupid like you, Adam. Go ahead, buddy.
Padres.
Oh, that's surprising. Who got the Central?
I got Milwaukee.
He picked the Brewers. Okay. And Alex, we all know you're picking the Mets. You know, we all know you're picking the Mets.
He's obviously picking the Mets, guys.
He's obviously a Mets fan.
Sam.
Guys, what are you guys talking about? He's not gonna choose the Mets. He's gonna choose the Nationals. The fuck? The Washington.
No.
Nationals.
He's gonna choose the Atlanta Braves. Obviously,
He's gonna pick Pittsburgh. He's not gonna pick Pittsburgh.
Guys, it's very obvious. We all know that Washington leaps and bounds better than anyone in this division. What guys? We can all name their star player. Okay, let's all name the Washington National star player on third. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Juan Soto.
Alex is a Juan Soto fan.
Exactly.
Alex has been a national fan all of his life.
All right, go ahead, Alex.
Hype it up. You gotta give the people what they want, brother. Hype it up.
Okay, I am gonna pick the Philadelphia Phillies.
Wow, that's a shock.
I did not see that coming.
I didn't see that coming. Alex,
really?
you are
The Phillies?
the Phillies?
Are you sure?
I never heard Alex as a Phillies fan. I thought he was a Yankees and Mets fan.
Yeah, I'm like, Alex, are you sure you want to choose the Phillies? Like,
You sure? Alex, you told me you hate the Phillies for years.
like Alex.
I see Adam wearing red, so that's good luck for Thursday. Thank you so much, Adam.
God damn it, Adam.
God damn you,
Hey, Alex.
stupid.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Adam, you're an idiot. Imagine the Yankees lose because Adam wears all red in Crypt territory, Sam. And Adam gets jumped on Thursday.
Bitch, I'm not that dumb.
No
You
comment.
wore dumb. You wore red once in the Bronx.
I'm not gonna wear. I already know what I'm gonna wear, and trust me, it won't be red.
To our viewers, you know what this fool did to our viewers? He
Bro,
took me and Sam to the
Alex, go ahead, give us your wildcards picks.
Okay.
Sam, we have to tell the story to the viewers.
You've told this story 1,000,000 times already.
No, we only told it once. They need to know it again.
All right, you can tell it, but let Alex get his picks in first. Go ahead.
Dodgers and Atlanta.
You got Dodgers, the Braves, and you got one more wild card.
And St. Louis.
Wow, so
You know what I'm really surprised? No one chose the Mets except
I did.
Adam.
I chose the Mets to win the National East.
yeah, Michael picked the Mets.
Oh, well, I don't believe in the Mets.
They have the best pitching rotation in the league.
All right, buddy, that's cap. They just got rid of
Debatable.
DeGrom.
debatable. But they replaced him with Verlander, though. They replaced him with Verlander, essentially.
Still, they do not. I don't think they have the best rotation.
They lost the Crum, but they got Verlander. That's like the best big dog you can get for like a small area. All right.
So last not least is World Series predictions.
I'll go first this time. Yankees versus. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. Versus, I'm gonna say Yankees versus Mets Subway Series.
Wow. And who you have winning?
Ladies and gentlemen, 28 World Series in the air. No waving like you just don't care. And if you're a square from Delaware and you got Yankee underwear, all you say is, "Oh yeah, to 28. Oh yeah, my birth. Let's get it."
So you have the Yankees over the Mets in the World Series.
You're damn right.
Okay.
Evolution is a solution.
Okay, can I go? Like,
Go
I got
ahead.
this.
Who you got, white boy?
I should smack the dog shit out of you for that fucking comment.
Who you got? Who you got, cracker?
Okay, so I hate this so much. I have the Astros going back.
Put them in the
You
waiting room.
didn't pick them to make the playoffs.
No, I did. I picked them.
No, you didn't.
You picked the Rangers to win the division. You forgot.
Yeah, the Rangers won the division, and then I said the Astros, the
Yeah, the
Angels, and
Twins,
the
Rays,
Rays.
and Angels in the wild card. I've got proof right here.
No, but then I said I changed it.
You say you changed it? Okay, so
I said because you said
who's your division winner?
I said my division winner is the Rangers, and then my wild cards are the Rays,
Yep,
the Angels, and the Astros.
Oh, okay.
So, like I was saying, as much as I hate to say it, I think the Astros are going to go back. And then the Philadelphia Phillies are also going to make the championship since
So you have a rematch of last year.
Yeah, I'm going to have a rematch of last year. And then, unlike last year, the Astros are going to win again and pummel the Phillies just like the Kansas City Chiefs did to the Eagles. I'm sorry, that was out of pocket.
You're a dickhead. Fuck you.
Okay.
Listen, I'm sorry, but like I see a trend going with Alex's teams this year where they're all making the finals and then they're just not winning. So I feel like the Phillies are definitely going to make the finals. It's already guaranteed. I just don't think they're going to win the finals. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You know who I'm gonna pick?
Your mama?
My World Series pick.
Your mother getting naked?
All right. Alex, did you want to do yours first?
Sure.
He's totally, guys, no way he's picking the Phillies to win the World Series, right? No chance.
No, he's going to choose the Oakland Athletics.
Oh,
he's going to choose the Oakland Athletics to win it all.
He's going to choose the Athletics versus the Diamondbacks.
Yo, the Diamondbacks are crazy.
That's what he's gonna choose. Go ahead, Alex. Do the predictable thing.
Come on, we all know the Diamondbacks are like just the best team. Come on. Or I mean, the Orioles are not far behind. Let's be real. The Orioles and the Rockies, those are some nasty teams.
Okay. My World Series prediction is Phillies Padres.
Phillies
Padres. That's not even possible.
That's not possible.
That's not even possible.
Alex, they're in the National League. That's not even happening.
Oh, my bad.
I have two National League teams winning. Listen, if that was possible, it would happen. But like,
Phillies and
Alex is just like Phillies and whoever the fuck, because the
I'm gonna
Phillies are
do
winning.
Phillies Yankees. Phillies Yankees.
Wow.
Let's be real, Alex. Your dead ass just went like Phillies versus whoever, because the Phillies are just gonna fucking win either way.
That's what he picked.
And you got the Phillies winning?
Yes.
Okay. No way. Wow. He actually chooses the Phillies winning the World Series. Wow. Shocker, right?
I thought he was gonna choose the Minnesota Twins.
So did I.
I thought he was gonna choose the Rockies. God, the Rockies, they're so good this year.
Okay. All right, here we go, guys. You know what? Over the past couple of years, when I make these pictures, I've never got with my team. I've never got with my gut. Well, and you know what? It always ends that way. It always ends that way. Well, that trend changed like during the hockey picks when I picked the Devils to make the playoffs. Saying, you know what? Guess what? They just closed the playoff spot. So you know what? I'm gonna start trying to reverse that trend. And you know what? I'm gonna go with my gut here. Coming out of the American League, I've got the New York Yankees coming out of the American League, and coming out of the National League, I've got the San Diego Padres.
That's a good finals. That's a good one.
And I think this year I got the Yankees winning the World Series over the Padres.
I'm sorry, buddy. I hate to break it to you. I think the Yankees don't make it out of the first round.
Wow.
Again, I needed to see it to believe it.
Okay.
Last year I saw it, I believed it, and as soon as I believed it, they just turned into like
Okay.
an ass machine.
All right, guys, we're coming up. I'm pretty sure this episode's gonna be over 2.5 hours long before we even reach our bets combined. So let's make this quick. Let's just get our bets out of the way. Sam, I'm pretty sure you won You
I did.
won last week, so
I won both the game the week and I won my bet last week.
Yeah. So that means you get to pick the game of the week. So go ahead.
Okay, so I'm looking at these Final Four matchups.
Will our next episode be before the Final Four?
Let me check the dates real quick then. Hold on, let me check the dates. Final Four. That would be Friday, March. That's for the women's. What about the men?
I think it's April 1st.
For men's, it's April 1st. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll probably have another episode by then. So
Right,
wait, guys, Guys, I want to talk to you. You guys still want to do 2 episodes a week, right?
Yeah.
Sam, are you down for that?
I'm fine with that.
Okay, so
right,
our next episode will be either Thursday or Friday. It'll be either Thursday or Friday.
Okay, I know what the game of the week's going to be.
Okay.
And I'll explain why it's game of the week. Game of the week is going to be Tuesday, 10 p.m. The Pelicans versus the Warriors. And I may be thinking, why Pelicans versus Warriors? Like that's why that matchup. Well, because if you guys look at the standings, guys, if the Pelicans win this one against the Warriors go into the play-in, and the Pelicans are in the playoffs. So this is very much a big playoff matchup for the Pelicans. Just like this is a playoff matchup for the Warriors. And on top of that, the Minnesota Timberwolves are hoping that the Pelicans lose so that they look to 7th. This is a very telling game for seeding, guys. This is a very telling game for seeding. So yeah, that's the game of the week, guys. Pelicans versus Warriors.
Okay. In that matchup, I'm gonna take the Warriors.
All right, respect. Who's next?
I'm going to pick the Warriors.
Okay, respect. Mike, who you choosing?
Is Zion playing?
Zion's out, my dude.
You know what I'm gonna pick? I'm gonna pick the Pelicans.
Finally, I hear a smart man in the room. So
Sam's totally gonna pick the Warriors, right, guys?
So guys, currently the Warriors are on a 1-game losing streak and are in their last 10 games 5-5. Pelicans are on a 5-game winning streak and are currently 7-3. Now, while away, their record isn't the best, and at home, the Warriors are very good. I feel like the Pelicans are just going to bring a new type of energy, which is why I am choosing the Warriors.
You're choosing the Warriors?
No, I'm fucking with you. I'm choosing the Pelicans. Are you crazy?
Okay.
Pelicans all the way. Come on.
Okay. All right, and for our bets, all right, I'm gonna go first. All right, I got a 2-game parlay here. Hopefully, I have better luck with this one. And for my 2 games, guys, you knew I was gonna be picking this one. Michael, take a guess.
Yankees, Giants.
I've got the Yankees over the Giants on Thursday.
Oh.
And on my line, and also on Thursday, it's gonna be a huge game. I've got the Devils over the Rangers.
I'm calling it. The Devils are going to be out of the first round.
With the way they're playing, that might be. But I think they'll bounce back against the Rangers.
Hey, Adam, you remember when they were the first seed and they only had 1 loss?
Yeah, and guess what? They're still the 3rd seed. That's still 3rd seed.
But remember when they were the first seed and everyone thought they were going to win the Stanley Cup, no doubt? And you kept raving to us that they are the best team in the tri-state area.
Yeah, I remember that.
And remember how that completely backfired and now they're definitely not better than even the Knicks?
They're still better than the Knicks. Don't even play.
They're better. They're not better than the Knicks.
I bet you. I'll tell you, they got a better chance of getting out of the first round than the Knicks do.
No,
Who?
the Knicks have a way better chance.
Who you say? What did you say?
I said the Devils have a better chance of getting out of the first round than the Knicks.
No, they don't.
Smoking dick.
If that happens, I will wear a Knicks hat on my podcast. If they get out of the first round, the Devils don't.
It's already supposed to do that. The Knicks had a better record than the Nets.
Well, you all wear 2 episodes then.
Okay. Anyway.
All right. Go ahead, Alex. Or Sage, you wanna go?
I'll go. Why not? Let's see. What tasty dishes do we have here? Ooh. I'm gonna choose a spicy one. I'm choosing the Bucks over the Celtics.
That's gonna be good.
Bucks over Celtics. I'm doing a parlay. Bucks over Celtics. And then I'm going to have. Let me see. Did I see them? So yeah, I'm going to have the Knicks over the Heat. two very tight games that can go either way. And yeah, that's it.
All right, go ahead, Alex.
Okay, I'm gonna do Dodgers money line.
I also forgot something. You didn't say my name properly, Adam.
I didn't say your name properly?
You didn't say the right name.
Oh yeah, okay, Mr. Ringleader.
Good. If you and Mike and Alex and Marcellus get the treatment, I get the fucking treatment too, damn it.
Okay.
First of all, Adam never called me Mr. Ringleader.
He always called you Mr. Ringleader. What the fuck?
I know, I was being sarcastic.
Adam calls whenever anyone else is in first place, Adam's like, all right, Mr. Ringleader, you go. Whenever I'm in first place, he's like, all right, Sam, your turn.
He doesn't like you. That's probably why.
That's rough, buddy.
I think he don't like you. That's why he called you that.
I think it's because he just knows my Kevin Durant hot takes are just too valid.
No, your Kevin Durant hot takes are just dog shit. And I have to cringe and I literally don't even argue with them anymore because it's not because I think you're right, it's because I'm tired of fucking arguing with you.
Even though Sky Pippen is better than Kevin Durant.
Alex, get your bet in.
Sky Pippen is better than Kevin Durant.
So I'm doing I'm doing Dodgers money line over the Diamondbacks.
Michael Cunningham is better than Kevin Durant.
And Red Sox money line over Baltimore.
You didn't take the Yankees? What's wrong with you?
Fuck the Yankees.
Watch your mouth. You kiss your mother with that mouth?
Let's go Texas Rangers on Thursday.
Nope.
Okay.
Let's go San Fran. Let's go San Fran.
Okay.
Let's go Logan and Webb.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead, Michael. All right, Michael, go ahead. You're up.
Sorry, I've been coughing. Damn. You know what I got? Adam's mom, but naked in the shower. Just playing.
I thought you were gonna say you have an STD, and I was gonna be like, I'm not surprised.
Fuck you, ho. Adam, who we play on Thursday?
We play the
oh shit! Wait, can I add one more? I'm sorry, I forgot. What's it called? Who do the Yankees verse on Thursday?
The
again?
Giants.
Yeah, the Yankees win.
Okay.
I got Yankees money line against the Giants on opening day, where me, Sam, and Adam will be there. Sam's gonna be walking to the Bronx. I'm gonna pick a game I haven't did in a while. You know what? I'm gonna pick the Knicks over the Heat.
I like it.
I'm gonna have
one more.
I'm gonna have Brunson scoring 20 points or more.
If you're horny and you know it, clap your cheeks.
Sam, you need Jesus.
If you're horny and you know it, clap your cheeks.
Oh yeah, Brunson's not playing. He got hurt.
Brunson got hurt. Yeah, so go with Julius Randle instead.
I'm gonna have Quickly.
Emmanuel Quickly 20 or more.
No, I'm gonna get Randall 20 or more.
If you're horny and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're horny and you know it, clap your cheeks.
All right, so basically on Sunday, I'm gonna be rooting for a Knicks. I'm gonna be rooting for a Yankees win, a Knicks win, and Julius Randle to score under 20 points. Because I need the Knicks to win and to hold up the Heat for the sake of my Nets.
So what I'm
All right,
underst-
guys. It's all
so
for our
from
best.
what
It's all
I'm,
for this episode.
I mean, what's it called? I mean, who knows, guys? Quickly may do other things very quick, if you get what I'm saying.
Okay. Oh wow, kind of breaking news here that this will probably be we'll definitely be talking on this next episode. Looks like the Jets and the Packers are working out terms of a deal for Aaron Rodgers. I just saw that.
Interesting.
No, that's good. No, that's a little. No, that's good. You know what we call that, guys?
What?
Call that tease for next episode.
We call that just showing only the tip. Just
Exactly.
the tip.
Exactly. All right, guys. But that's it. I mean, any final thoughts, guys? We can't wait for us to go over today. But we do plan to post that as a vlog. I'm gonna channel as a special, so stay tuned to our YouTube channel for that. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I really can't wait, guys. All right, the guys. Any other final thoughts?
Glizzies are cool.
We all love glizzy on this podcast. You love the glizzies.
Oh God, Adam, no.
Adam, you know what a glizzy even means?
All I know is I heard PK Subban say it, so I assume they're cool.
Mike,
cool.
Mike,
No.
Mike. Just let Adam believe whatever he thinks glizzies mean. All right.
Hey,
Yeah,
Alex, you guys tell me off air.
But Adam, do you like them glizzies? I mean,
Do you like
glizzies
glizzies, Adam?
I mean,
I
glizzies
will
are fun.
answer your
Glizzies are
question
fire.
off the air. I'm
No,
going to answer that
listen,
question off
Answer it
the
now.
air.
You say
Listen.
glizzies. You gotta answer it.
You got the
Adam.
glizzies, baby?
Listen,
You
Adam,
want the glizzies?
Adam, all I'm gonna say is some glizzies are, they're fire. Some glizzies are fire. So what do you say, Adam?
No, Sam. Don't give him false hope. No.
Some glizzies are fire, Adam. So what do you think? Do you like glizzies?
Sure, why not?
Hey, yo, I'm out. Yeah, I'm out. Bye, guys.
Alright, guys, that's it. This is episode 150 of the Gay Guy Podcast. Juice Chili, Grassani, May Cunningham, Alex Rich, Sam Morell, and our special guests, Chris Kieran and Mario Gomez. Like you heard, should leave a like and follow or subscribe to the podcast. Also, join conversations via comment, YouTube, and reach out to us on social media. May feature episode and future episode marathons. Those are your Jesus fans. Think about your world, believe it, and dive it. See you next time, and until then, stay lit.
And we're out.